the count at the end of the first round and buzzed him, because the second round he just wasn't really there, Depina. He was in survival mode, and after that he's 2 rounds down and he's on his way out. And he also beat Marcio Cardoso of Portugal by unanimous decision in his opening fight. Russian-born Nagapetyan now competing for Serbia.
Round 1.
So Jalilov in the red, Nagapetyan in the blue. He's got very good feet, Jalilov. That's what he's shown us in this competition so far. Nagapetyan is good, though, at closing that distance. He's good at keeping pressure on and does well there. Gets close, left-handed to the body, right uppercut. And Jalilov, as tall and spidery as he is, kind of likes it at that mid-range where he is there, because he can dig his toes in and put some heat on those shots. Nagapetyan, though, just getting him in reverse at the moment. And Jalilov just playing a little game there. Let him go. Maybe waiting for Nagapetyan to relax a bit, thinking the referee would get in and break them, and then just shrugged him off and let his hands go. That's a decent left hand there from Jalilov. And he riled Amadou Mohammed up yesterday of Ghana. He had a big smile on his face all through the fight, Jalilov. He was toying with him a little bit at times, and as he left the ring, you could see that Mohammed had not enjoyed that experience one little bit. Nice 1-2 there from Jalilov, who is, from what I saw, a rhythm fighter. If he gets those feet moving and gets a bit of a flow, then you could have a problem. Nagapetyan has got to make sure that doesn't happen. Strong left hand there from Nagapetyan. Good 1-2 there from Asilbek. Nicely thrown, Jalilov, but he was taking on the gloves. And there again, there's that look on his face. He enjoys his work, and Nagapetyan is replying in kind there, just sticks his hands behind his back, and Jalilov gets a hold of him and dumps him on the canvas. I think this is going to be an interesting fight into the final 10 seconds of round 1. I wouldn't say there's been much in this opener. Nagapetyan had most of his success early. Jalilov's had more in recent times, and finishes off there with some nice quick hands. And a long, long look from Jalilov towards Nagapetyan. He is the kind of person who, when you're in the ring with him, if you're not careful, it'll be very easy to let him wind you up. He's just that kind of character. I think it comes naturally to him. Now, did Nagapetyan put enough in the bank in the first half, the first 2 minutes maybe, or did Jalilov overhaul him in that final minute? That's kind of what we saw there. And there's Nagapetyan just giving him a bit back there, Jalilov, as if to say, two can play that game. Split scoring.
Seconds out.
So 3 judges going in favour of Jalilov there, 2 in favour of Nagapetyan. There wasn't a lot to choose between them. That could be really important, though, the way that split's gone in the final analysis. When you've got a really close fight, the scoring of every single round can be so crucial. Good use of the jab there from left hand from Nagapetyan, I think, got through. There was a left hand on the inside. Good right hand from Nagapetyan as well, and there's a lot going on there from Jalilov, and there's plenty of sound effects, but that's taken on the gloves. The left hand there lands from Nagapetyan. He's having the better of these exchanges early on in the second round by a clear margin here. Left to the body there from Jalilov. Good jab there from Jalilov, caught Nagapetyan on the way in. And Jalilov again just using those feet well. Nagapetyan at times just beginning to follow him around a bit. But again, he's stuck in on the inside there, the Serbian. And lots of punches being thrown in these situations where they're up close. Difficult at times to work out exactly what's got through and what hasn't. I don't think anything did there, really, from either one of them. In that particular exchange, good left hand there from Jalilov. That definitely got through, and another one. 1-2 crashes down the middle. This is good from the Uzbek. And again, Nagapetyan made a good start. But Jalilov is coming more into it as the round progresses here. Closing stages of round two. It's good use of the lead hand there from Jalilov, and he finds a little bit of range. He's much better when he gets into that mid-range. When he's right up close, you can see that he likes to take it there. It's a form of fighting that he enjoys, but for the purposes of winning this fight, he's way better off being at that kind of longer side of mid-range. He's never going to keep it completely on the outside, but that's just great hand speed there. Nagapetyan's coming in, trying to close the gap, and he just lets him have it. Reloads, throws the 1-2, reloads, throws the 1-2. Nice and loose, nice and accurate, and that really is, that is the template for him. That's how he needs to go about this. And sometimes he chooses to do that, and other times he doesn't. He had some success in the first portion of the round, Nagapetyan, but in the second half of the round, Jalilov really came to the fore, and he's got 3 of those cards in that first round. And this is where this becomes critical now, because if he swept it in this second round, then it leaves Nagapetyan with a lot to do.
Seconds out.
And he has 10-9s across the board, so he's got a 2-point lead with 3 judges. He absolutely must win this final round now. Nagapetyan.
Third and final round.
And he needs it with those 2 judges who've got it 19 apiece. If he can get those 2, then it goes to bout review, and we'll look at the 2 added scores. Good work down to the body there from Nagapetyan. And that's not where Jalilov needs to be. This is not the range he needs to have this at. It's exactly where Nagapetyan needs it. Good right hand there from Nagapetyan. And he'll want to keep it up close like this and work away. That's much more his kind of range, and Jalilov needs to get this back to that more kind of three-quarter distance, really. That's where he's at his best. He's throwing that 1-2 there, but then falls in on Nagapetyan. He needs to try and maintain that space if he can. Lead right hand there from Jalilov. Nagapetyan looking for that right hand over the top. Into the final minute. Right hand into the body there from Jalilov. And then a left for Nagapetyan is right on top of him at all times here. Jalilov just going for, I was going to say a walk, but he kind of bounds across the ring. Really moves at pace. There's that single left from Jalilov. Nagapetyan just sticking to the task here. He's caught square to the ropes there, Jalilov. He threw the 1-2. It was pretty effective, but then didn't have anywhere to go. So final few seconds here. Right hand from Nagapetyan, then lands a left as well right at the end of the round. And he's worked hard in that third and final round, Nagapetyan. He's worked really, really hard. Well, a reminder of the scoring through 3 rounds. 20 points to 18 with 3 judges in favour of Jalilov, and Nagapetyan hasn't won that final round 10-8, so those 3 are in the Uzbek's pocket. The other 2 rounds were 19 apiece. He needs those. He needs those rounds. If he gets them, then we will go to a bout review. I'd give him that final round. Nagapetyan myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest via split decision and heading into our semi-finals in the red corner, representing Uzbekistan, Asilbek Jalilov.
So Jalilov gets it on a 4-1 split. Interestingly, in that final round, he won it with 4 of the judges here, Nagapetyan. He needed it with both of the judges who had it level at 19 apiece, and the only one who went against him was one of those judges. If that had gone the other way, we would have gone to a bout review, but looking at the scores there, I could tell you the bout review would have turned a 3-2 into a 4-3. So Jalilov comes away with the win, but it was a good fight, that close fight. It's interesting, Jalilov, because he doesn't really use those natural tools as much as he might. In that second round, which he won comprehensively, he found that distance, he poured in that 1-2, that lovely loose 1-2, and he won the round. And then in the third round, he basically just didn't. He could have, but he didn't.